It's your business. It's your property. Your assets are worth protecting. Blacklight Investigative and Surveillance Services specializes in patrolling and inspecting residential or commercial property against fire, theft, vandalism, terrorism, and illegal activity. People and buildings are monitored to prevent crime. Keep your property, your people, and your assets safe from threat. Our elite staff are dual licensed private investigators and security guards. Blacklight Investigative and Surveillance Services. Go to blacklightiss.com.
The same thing that draws aliens to our planet is the same thing that draws us to others. Exploration, curiosity, sustainability of life, that's why we go. It would make sense as to why they're visiting here.
Travis! Quit playing around, man! Get back here! Travis!
The last thing I remember was this numbing shock. Stunning sort of a feeling. Very powerful.
Get away from me!
I was just out of my mind with fear, just screaming the whole time.
It's been theorized that aliens prefer remote areas because they don't want to attract attention. Whatever it is that they're doing, they would want to do that in a less populated area. There are multiple accounts of the same thing from people from all over the world. People that do not know each other, do not live in the same cultures, and they're all looking up, they're all seeing things in the sky. So it would be naive of us to think that we're
Ryan is one of Canada's leading new UFO investigators. He conducts and oversees UFO investigations on a constant basis and was really taken by his research. He's compiled a tremendous amount of data regarding UFOs in Canada. And just as interesting, he really goes over how UFO investigations are done and what are some of the mistakes that people make when they submit evidence. Note for starters, don't edit your videos or photos before you send them. If you want to hear more follow-up conversation between Ryan and myself, you can go to richardolanmembers.com, where we have a candid conversation on ufology, the paranormal, and more. And remember, while we learn and grow and search for the truth, let's be good to each other.
Welcome to the Observation Deck, a state-of-the-art, one-of-a-kind virtual platform that takes video conferencing to the next level by using avatars to navigate a campus, just like you would in real life. First, you install the application and design your very own unique avatar. Then you're free to explore the various areas of the campus at any time from anywhere. There's so many areas and activities to choose from on the platform. There's a 1,000-seat auditorium, a large expo hall, a movie theater, a nightclub, an art gallery, and even a beach. Come attend a conference or take a class or hear a lecture. Meet new friends and interact directly with presenters. It's all right here on the incredible Observation Deck campus. Where in the world will you go?
Have you ever wondered, or maybe just thought to yourself, if there were others just like you? You know, people with extraordinary abilities, psychogenic advancement, and perhaps unique intuitions. Maybe you just wondered if there were other people who experienced unimaginable, unexplained, or even unusual and paranormal events. Are there people who have more questions, more fears than answers? Well, you're not alone. You've never been alone. We believe you. Sign up for EA today by going to tesacan.org/EA. That's TESACAN.org/EA.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Experiencer Support Association. We're so happy to have you here today for our first annual Experiencer Day, what we're lovingly dubbing E-Day. Today is dedicated to experiencers of all kinds of high strangeness events and supporters of the Experiencer Support Association. This is a free all-day event, free admission for everything that's going on. My name is Cece, and I will be your guide for all things E-Day. And this event is accessible through YouTube channel, so Tessa YouTube channel, and a more intimate one-on-one experience with us on the observation deck, which is a virtual world where you can access seminars, exhibits, and so much more. Everything UFO extraterrestrial enthusiasts would love. The observation deck is a sponsor of Tessa's E-Day, and we are so excited to offer this exciting platform to you. Tessa representatives will be available on observation deck all day for assistance and discussion in the expo hall. And it is a lot of fun to create your own avatar and network with like-minded people in this space. So we hope you love it as much as we do. If you're new to Tessa, we are an organization for experiencers of all types of paranormal phenomena. We provide data for researchers, private secure investigation processes for paranormal events, and support and referral services for free on our website at www.tessacan.org, TESACAN.org. E-Day is also sponsored by UFO on the Level, a podcast by John Majorowski. If you haven't seen his podcast, it is a must-see. John Majorowski will also be joining us today for launch of the first premiere for UFOs Without Borders, a podcast with John and Tessa's very own Ryan Stacy. These two will compare UFO sighting events between USA and Canada and discuss the relationship between these borders as a search for disclosure. As well, we have Blacklight Investigations as our final sponsor. Blacklight Investigations is a professional private investigation and security firm in Ontario. Blacklight Investigations ensures that all reports submitted to Tessa are managed with your security in mind and investigated by private and licensed private investigators who will understand the paranormal phenomenon. A super big thank you to all of our E-Day sponsors and who are allowing us to make this special event for each and every one of you. We are so excited to present today. E-Day, like I said, is a free admission event. However, we are hoping to raise proceeds for Tessa's mission, which is to unite the study of ufology and paranormal as an interconnected phenomenon and putting the experiencers first throughout that entire process. We provide support, referrals, and investigations through the whole thing. Experiencers are involved. Everything we do is free of charge to you. And if you like what we're doing, please send us a super chat or a super sticker live on YouTube by clicking the $sign at the bottom of your screen. We will only be taking super chat comments for Experiencer Day. And you can chat a super chat $1 or as much as you're able to offer to have your questions answered. And your support today, we will be providing all the proceeds to Tessa's mission, and the half of what we raised today, will be going to charity. The charity of choice today is the Shriners Children's Hospital. So it's a really great foundation. If you're interested, please check them out. We're so happy to provide some assistance to them today. So please, if you can, support this great cause. The other half will definitely be going into the mission that we're doing. So everything that Tessa does, we can continue to do for you and expand on the resources and support that we provide. We're building the Interstellar Academy to train other investigators to do what Tessa does, to research and investigate events of high strangeness. And we are also building our much anticipated interconnected paranormal retreat. There's so many exciting things that Tessa is doing for our launch in 2022. So many plans, and Observation Deck, we are so thrilled to be partnered up with them to bring that all to you in a very convenient way. Uh, I have, so let's get ready to heed the world. The first event for the schedule is as follows. 10:30 a.m. we have the Ultra Spectrum with Tessa's very own Demon Guy, where you can learn what Tessa's new Ultra Spectrum classification system, how it works, how it's used to categorize events, and what you can expect from a report with Tessa. At 12 p.m. Eastern Time, we have live Q&A with Ryan Stacy, who's the founder and CEO of Tessa. He makes himself available to you every Monday and Thursday live on YouTube on his lunchtime Q&As. At 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Everyday Astrology with Dave Petrella. You may remember Dave as a guest on our Tessa's podcast, Beyond the Tinfoil Hat with Ryan Stacy, where Dave shared his interpretations and understanding of the infamous Tessa map. Join us live at that time. And don't forget to sign up for 3 p.m. Eastern Time, Experiencers Anonymous meeting with me, your host, Cece. I am very thrilled to say that we are offering this on Google Meets, and this is different from our typical Zoom meeting platform. At 5 p.m., we have Live with Dinosaurs, Bigfoot, and More with Alex Mistretta. Alex is part of Tessa in terms of expertise on cryptozoology. He's an author, teacher, researcher, investigator, and so much more. He's basically a walking, talking encyclopedia of cryptid knowledge. So join us for that. And at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we have The Ghosts That Followed Us Home with Serena Drassis. Serena Drassis is a Tessa partner and offers insight into investigations as a psychopomp, psychic medium, and will be sharing a chapter from her latest book, Ghosts I've Known and How I've Learned to Live with the Dead. At 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we have the Experiencer Roundtable, which we are really thrilled to offer for our experiencers who have their cases investigated in 2019 and 2020, and their cases remain unknown. So please join us for that. And at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, UFO Without Borders with John Majorowski as a premiere of this episode season. At 11 p.m., we have our E-Day closer, and we will announce the winner to the Tessa Experiencer Mystery Box. What is that, you say? Well, Tessa today, for Experiencer Day, will offer you a chance to win the Experiencer Mystery Box. In order to win, you'll need to spell the magic word, and at the end of each episode, or throughout the episode, I will provide a letter that spells the magic word. The letter will be delivered in no particular order, and you have to solve it by unscrambling the magic word. And then you can submit your guess to admin@tessacan.org. So ADMIN at TESACAN.org. And we always welcome suggestions, requests, inquiries, and emails at any time. So good luck. As an experiencer, you're part of Tessa, and we want to thank you for having the courage to report your events and trusting Tessa with this responsibility. If you're finding us, welcome, and we hope you take part in this event as well and join in all elements Tessa has to offer in the future. We believe you. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. But Observation Deck will be the best place to get in touch with us today for E-Day. So download your free Observation Deck software, create an avatar, and join us in World free and see everything Tessa has to offer you today and always. We are so happy to have you all today. I will be hanging out in the expo hall for Observation Deck as long as I can, in and out. Myself and Ryan Stacy and Tim the Demon Guy will be there. We'll have other Tessa members part of it as well. So please join us there. It is a ton of fun, and there's so much to look around and see. It's not just Tessa in there. You can find other groups as well, but we're really hoping that you'll find time to support us today for E-Day and see what we have to offer you today. So please give us a warm welcome and join us at 10:30 for the Demon Guys Ultra Spectrum Report. This is where Tessa's founding members have created a great classification system for paranormal reports. Ryan, Stacy, did you want to join in for a little bit?
Well, this is a little bit behind the scenes. Today, I'm Captain Canuck, so I'm producing the show. So I will be in the background. I will be here. Chantel, very good presentation. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I'm really excited for today because you guys, as you just see, and you're going to see something from Tessa that you've never seen before that's behind the scenes. And I hope you're just as surprised as I was. That was a well put together presentation. I didn't even have time to proofread it last night. So great job. Thank you so much. So yes. And for those who don't know what a super chat is, this is what a super chat looks like, you know, and that was $2 to put a comment in, and that's all it takes. And then it shows up in the show, and then $1 goes to us, and then $1 goes to the charity today. So that's how it works. Just click that $sign, say hello. And every little bit counts. It's like a cup of coffee, you know, cheers and all that other stuff too. And so, yeah, we'll see you at 10:30 with Timmy. And I got a video. Let's just prep that. So you want to know who Tim is? We'll close
it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right.
Hi everyone, my name is Jan and I work at the Penetanguishene Centennial Museum that the community believes is haunted. So if you have ever been here, or if you've worked here, or if you volunteered here, you may have a story or two to tell. I have a couple that I can share with you myself of my own personal experiences. Started the first day I worked here actually. I was asked to redress this window here, and I was in this part of the museum, and directly behind me I heard something drag across the floor, which really made me jump. Now Nicole had told me, Nicole's our curator, and she had told me before that I had started that there was this reputation of things being haunted. So I think my senses were kind of heightened, but it was very audible and really something just like a chair or a desk drag across the floor.
The conservative skeptic might include this experience in the auditory pareidolia phenomenon. Pareidolia is the tendency to see, or in this case hear, familiar patterns without them existing.
We've had lights that will dim while you're in a room. They're on dimmer switches, but when you go to check the switches, they haven't moved. It's just the lights themselves have lowered down to nothing.
The unconventional paranormal adventurer would likely associate this experience with what is known as the Poltergeist Phenomenon.
You hear a lot of footsteps, particularly if you're on the main floor, and the hallway directly above us, upstairs that leads to the main room.
Poltergeist is a German word to describe a supernatural being supposedly responsible for physical disturbances, including but not limited to loud noises and moving objects around.
You will hear footsteps along there. All the floors in here are the original hardwood, so it really echoes. It's not like in carpeting, so you can hear things.
The word itself derives from two German words, poltern, which means to make sound, and Geist, which means ghost, and often is interpreted as being intentionally mischievous.
You'll be working at your desk and you'll hear something fall upstairs, and you go up and there's absolutely nothing there.
As objective and professional investigators, we believe there is plenty of circumstantial evidence to suggest that either belief is probable. However, neither view holds enough direct evidence to confirm.
The common denominator in both these ideologies is the human being itself.
When combining the evidence from both sides, accepting all points, we find it highly plausible that the suspect is the experiencer.
We believe there are no ghosts or demons. Instead, it's people with extraordinary abilities that for some reason can tap into a higher level of consciousness, connecting them to the fifth element, the ether, or what we call the ultra spectrum.